Whoa! Is that an Astra I hear? Maybe, potentially. I'm watching in VR. That's crazy. Astra in 3 dimensions. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's happening? Howdy, everybody. Meowdy. Popcorn tasty. Typing in VR is so shit. I mean, you have to like, don't you have to like point at the individual letters with the pointer thing? If you're watching in VR, it's like you're in the same room with me. It must be, is it like trippy? How does Astra look in VR? Hello, uniform to Astra. Hello, everybody. I am in uniform because, you know what, believe it or not, still going through these things. Still have not, like, used all of these shirts. There's still new ones. This is a brand new shirt. I've never worn this shirt before. Probably taller. How's the head padding experience? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we're good. Maybe not. We'll see. I might need to change how I'm, Yeah, I think that's, yeah, we'll just say that works. We'll just say that works. That's close enough, right? That's close enough. That's her work uniform, not her stream uniform. Watching a virtual flat screen. It's fine, don't worry about it. Oh, hello, Puck. Do you get a job yet? Are you just gonna ask that every stream? Are you just gonna like ruin every stream for me and just be like, hey, have you got a job yet? God, damn it, dude. At this rate, it's not gonna happen. At this rate. Yes, we are. Fucking, what? I don't understand why you guys want to do that. I come here to just chillax and be like, and just have fun with some people, and then everybody by chat is like, it's like, you know, when you're playing a video game and you've got your like video game gamers, that your gamer hangout that you go into, and you're playing with the boys. It's like that, but you log on to Discord and the first thing they tell you is like, hey, you got a job yet? Bro, come on. Like, fucking leave that shit out of the stream. I don't want to have to think about that right now. I'm doing my job. What are you, my father? I'm gonna do OF just to spite you. I'm gonna be like, no, I haven't found a job yet. Fuck you. So get a job. Instructions unclear. Astra stressed by no finding a job now. You guys are assholes sometimes. I might not be a father, but I've been called a daddy. Hello, Puck. Hello. She's the mushiest cat on the planet. She just wants mushies and nothing else. That's all she wants in life is mushies. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. I'm sick of this VR shit going back to laptop. You can look at a screen inside of a screen. Puck be like, look, mother, I can bonk Mike too. It's true. She can bonk the mic. It's hard to play video games sometimes because, you know, she'll be like she likes to sit right here in front of the monitor, and then she'll like stand up to stretch every once in a while, like while I'm playing a video game, and it's just like, fuck. I get motion sickness, so I'd have to call VR puke vision. I get like motion sickness kind of too. I never been able to do a lot of VR in one sitting. How are we feeling tonight? I did a lot of cleaning earlier, so that was nice, but I think the fact that I didn't eat before I did the cleaning was maybe a mistake, because I, like, got done cleaning, like, the whole kitchen. Like, it's spotless, but it was, like, fucking, I got done, and I was gonna, like, clean some of the living room, too, and I got done with the kitchen, and I was just like, ugh. Overdid it? I mean, I don't know if I overdid it, but at least the kitchen's clean. I, like, really cleaned it, too. Like, you know, when you, like, really clean the kitchen, so you, like, get around the sink? Like, you like, clean up all the gunk around the sink, and then you, like, clean the stovetop really well. Get, like, everything off the counter. It's clean. It's a fucking nice-looking kitchen right now. Just wait. It won't be in a day or so, but right now it's clean. Clean stream room in a maid fit? I guess I could do that. I need to, like, reorganize that shit back there. There's, like, shelving units that I have that I need to put up. I just haven't gotten it, because I had to move all that shit. But there's ammo in there, too, so I gotta get the ammo. Hello, reindeers. If your blood sugar gets too low, you can pass out. This is true. I'm very familiar with low blood sugar. There was that one time that I laughed at boobs for getting motion sick playing video games, and then I played a first-person shooter too long, and it made me really sick. Haven't been able to play one since. Damn. Damn, that sucks. Imagine not being able to play a first-person shooter. They couldn't be me. First-person shooters are my thing, man. To be fair, it's a lot of work to set shelves up. It is a lot of work, but it's also, like, a lot of heavy shit right there. And so, like, I have to move all of that heavy shit to put them up, and then I have to put all the heavy shit back on it, and I'm just like, I don't have the fucking energy, man. I've been playing Half-Life Alyx, and it's fucking sick. Hell yeah. I want to play Half-Life Alyx, but I don't have a VR headset to do it. I will get one day. I will. It will happen. I will make a big deal about it when it does happen, but it will happen one day. There's just a couple of other things that are slightly more important. I actually got my dew addiction by trying to use caffeine to stay awake after taking piles of Dramamine to play Doom without puking. What the fuck? I thought Bat Vibes had a headset. Yeah, but it broke. Plus, I really didn't like his headset, you know? He really loved that thing, which is, so it's upsetting that it broke, but, like, I hated that thing, dude. Every time I used it, it had the screen door effect, and it was really bad. Like, what I want to do with that VR headset is I really want to I want to be able to sit back in my chair and watch a movie completely immersed. I don't want to have anything in my peripheral vision. I want to be, like, fully immersed in the experience. And there's, like, a specific headset that I gotta get. Because it was a dono goal a long ass time ago. I just never actually, like, I had to, like, pay for, like, important shit, so I couldn't buy it, and I feel bad about it. So one day I will buy it, just because I feel like I have to. But it's like, it's like $1,000 for, like, a VR headset. And it's like, it's really expensive. And it's like, if I had $1,000 right now, I would sooner put it into my BMW than I would put it into a VR headset. The pile of this fit she has to do laundry once every other year. I did laundry yesterday. I washed that cute dress from the other night so I can wear it again. Wash that shit. I got some towels washed up. It's kind of, you can't really do very much at one time, but I did, like, apparently there was a lint trap in my dryer that I didn't realize, and so I, like, cleaned it out, and it was like a fabric. Like, you could have made a hat out of, like, the amount of puck hair on it. So you want your hands free while watching movies? Oh, it's not, that has nothing to do with my hands being free. My hands are already free while I'm watching a movie. I just want to be like, that's really bad. I mean, I've only used the dryer, like, less than 10 times, right? Like, it's not like I was running it with that bad of a dryer. Like, it wasn't that bad, all right? It wasn't that bad. Is that really bad? I just, that's how fire starts. Yeah, yeah, maybe a little bit. I took care of it. It's okay. It's okay. I took care of it. But, oh, thank you, Milo, for the follow. Also, Taco John, thank you for gifting sub to Buff and Boobs. Thank you so much. It actually, it is really, really bad. You need to empty it regularly. I did. I emptied it. I did. Okay. I don't use, I need a couple things. Like, there's supposed to be, like, a hose that you hook on to the back of it, and you pump that outside so that moisture doesn't build up, because it just dumps the moisture outside, out of that vent. But I don't have that, and so I'm just kind of winging it, because the room's big enough that it's not gonna, like, make the room humid or anything. So I just kind of been dealing with it, but don't remind me of laundry. I forgot to do it last week, and now I have a huge pile to do. It's probably fine. Don't think about it. It's probably fine. I'm not ignoring medical. What? Good thing you didn't. Good thing I didn't ask you a question about car issues since you. What? What did I ignore you? God damn it! You know what? I'm not even gonna. Now I will ignore it because I'm mad. I'm mad, dude. I hate that shit. People accusing me of ignoring people when it's... Listen, man, sometimes shit just gets through the cracks. Like, sometimes chat goes too fast, and there's too many messages, and I can't get through it, man. I just can't. Don't fucking assume shit. God damn it. Motherfucker. I missed a fucking one question, it's like, listen, bro. Listen, I had to read a lot of shit. There's a lot of stuff. Sometimes things just move too quickly and I can't catch everything. 70 people messaging at once is a lot to keep track of. It is a lot to keep track of. I think there are just people here that just like you feisty. I mean, this is true. I'm pretty sure you're one of them. I'm pretty sure about that. It's okay, Astra. Calm your tits. Astra's blood sugar's low, plus she has the attention span of a kitten with ADHD. Give her a break. I had $800 for 4 new tires and the wheel alignment. $800 fucking dollars. 4 new tires and a wheel alignment? I mean, it depends on what car that is. That's pretty standard. Like, Bad Vibes has to get wheels for his Jeep, but it's probably gonna be over $1,000 if I had to guess for just tires. Well, actually, wait a minute. I actually have. Hold on, is it in my thing? Do I just have it here? Or maybe it was in Snapchat. It could have been. The fuck is it? Where is it? There it is. 31 times 10. Okay, 31 by 10. 31 by 10. 50 times X. Is that right? Yeah, that's it. That's it. Let's see how much this fucking costs for 4 new tires of this size. Oh, that's not so bad, actually. That's not so bad. I thought it was gonna be more expensive than that. What is that, like, fucking $100? $130 per tire? What if I go to a different website, like Discount Tire? Can I just search by wheel size? Tires. Shop by size. Okay. Width. See all. 31 times 10, 15. Okay, new tires. Fuck off. Maxxis Carnivore. $300 each. So if we go with these tires, it's gonna be $1,200 if we use this tire. Oh yeah, it's right there. Look at that, $1,200 just for the tires. Just for the tires, dude. It's insane. The factor set, if raised. Astra usually averages 70 viewers and I'm on mobile, so it doesn't really tell me how many viewers she got. Yeah. Usually we go to TireRack.com. I can look there. For my Tundra, each tire was $250. Let's see if they have any on Tire Rack that are cheaper. I've bought from Tire Rack before. Shop products, tires, shop tires. Give me a size. God damn it. 31 times 10. It's hard to find the right tire here. There we go. Let's see what's... I don't want to put in my fucking zip code. $225 per tire. So that's probably what it's gonna be, is about $250 per tire. So in the end, it's still gonna be like $1,000. So it's gonna be pricey. Oh, I guess this one's set of 4 for $863. That's not too bad. Set of 4 for $888. I don't know. You take the spare out so you can fit more tubes in the car when you get those good Pennsylvania vintage electronic deals. Do we have a full-size spare? No, it's a full-size spare. Amazon Astra. I've bought the last 4 sets on Amazon. We have them delivered right to the house. I haven't bought new tires from a shop in more than a decade. How do you put them on, though? Do you have a tire machine? Do you have an actual, like, whole-ass tire machine in your garage? Like, with a balancer and everything? Or do you just have, like, the Harbor Freight special? With, like, that weird, like, balancer thing with the bar that you have to just mangle the tires onto the wheel? We have them... Yeah. Grip the tire with your teeth. I'm so glad I don't have to do tires again. We haul them to a shop to mount them. Oh, I guess that makes sense. Jeff literally builds cars at his size if he didn't have a tire machine. No, I mean, having a tire machine is pretty fucking bougie. If you're like just a normal dude and you have a tire machine in your garage, that's like... That's you're rich, right? Because it's like $4,000 to get a somewhat decent used tire machine with a balancer. It's not cheap. It's really not cheap. I've seen them on sale before, and they're like genuinely usually like $2,000 to $4,000 used. Brand new machines are easily like over 10 grand. So it's like, no, that's a lot of money to have in a tire. You got to do a lot of tires to make that shit worth it. Go Hulk and throw it on. Be like they do in the third world countries and just yuck it on there. Ew. Was that a piece of lint that was floating around, or was that a bug? I can't tell. Huh. Ultimate Flex Road Racer Balancer in your personal... Road Force Balancer in your personal garage. A Road Force Balancer? That's a bit different. Yeah, you have like... You have tiers of bougie. Like, you could have the older balancers where you have to have those 2 little things that you pull out and, like, hit the pedal lever. Or you can just have the real fancy one that you just lower the hood and it, like, gives you actual, like... It has, like, a wheel that pushes on the actual tire to get, like, road force. And it's expensive, dude. Bugs in Florida? Would you consider adopting a baby? I mean, yeah, probably. Bonk. I would rather probably adopt than have, like, a biological kid, you know? I want to, like... I don't want to bring a new kid into this world. I want to give some kid that's already in this world a second chance, you know what I mean? Bonkstra. I have changed tires once using a pry bar. Now, see, that's a bit sketchy. There's a small tire shop next to where I work. Looks like an abandoned building most of the year, but it's busy as fuck right before and after winter. I think those guys make bank in that time. Just take the rest of the week off. Full auto tire changer and road force balancer, about $60K for the pair. How do you know that so readily? Have you looked into this before, awkward fat guy? Because that does make sense, yeah. And I've used those machines before. I used to work at Discount Tire, and in that time, I've experienced a wide range of tire machines, and some of them suck ass. Some of them, I've been to tire shops before, where I literally could not properly balance the tires because the tire machine could not do it. It was so shitty and outdated of a tire machine that it could not do the job properly. And then my boss would fucking yell at me for using too many goddamn wheel weights. And it's like, you're not supposed to chase, you can't, if you see a tire and you got weights here, and you got weights here, and you got weights here, that's fucked up. It's not supposed to be like that. It's wrong. But that's the only way you could get it done on this machine. I'm like, this is improper repair. I fucking hate it. But I've also worked at places where it's literally, you just throw the hood down and it calculates everything. And it tells you where to put the weights. It's fucking nice. But I haven't done that in a hot minute. The dude goes in the baby bottle. Asher's able to get boy pregnant. I work for a dealership. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. She just has to try harder. Work for a dealership? Can you give me a job? Can you give me a job there? Give me an in? You give me an in at the dealership, bro? Oh fuck, I keep forgetting. There's one dealership I have to apply to that dealership. I keep forgetting to do that. I need to go apply at the Dodge dealership in town. Even though I'm like 90% sure they won't fucking hire me because I look like a bitch. Astra is so much of a bottom, she needs a machine to tell her what to do. You can get a tire machine for under 2K, get a used one for under 1K. You can't get a new tire machine for 2K. I don't know about that one, Chief. You can get a used one for both 1 and 2K, but I don't know how good they're gonna be. Because certain tire machines can't do any tire. Like, if you want a tire machine that can do any tire, but if you already if you know that it does your rims and tires just fine, then yeah. The more important one I would say is the balancer. That's probably more important. I don't hate you, Astra. I wouldn't do that to you. Oh. Okay. Fuck, dude. It's either... Listen. It's either that... It's looking like it's either that or Chipotle. It is... There's no in between. So it's like, I'm gonna suffer either way. Did they start off, TikTok yet? I don't think so. I don't know. It was the times I was nuke it or nuke it all at once. I have no idea. I should start a new business. Astra the bikini tire change. I don't know about that one. Astra, I think only wanting to do 4 hours of work is what... Why are you guys fucking trying to be my dad? Stop. I don't want to get into my personal reasons for like why I want to work like the way I want to work, but there's like personal reasons for it. It's not that I'm just lazy. God damn it. Leave me alone. You got a job yet, son? You done with your homework yet? Have you cleaned the dishes? Fuck you. Get out of my house. Have you paid rent yet? Fuck, dude. Jesus Christ. I hate the fact that I get into Tic-Tac and it's good. Once I get into Tic-Tac, it's getting shut down. Yeah, I just never got into it. Finding a place that is okay with 3 days a week is going to be hard. Employees want 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. I don't need it doesn't necessarily need to be 3 days a week. I just don't want to work full time. I can do part-time every day. I just don't want to work 8 hours a day. And there's reasons for that. It's not just that I don't want to work 8 hours. There's a fucking reason. All right? You guys are stressing me out, man. That's what I'm saying. I fucking like. Listen, I get it. When I talk about politics, I get it. I try to limit it because I know people. They come from stressful days. They don't want to think about their day. They just want to come here and relax and watch stream, and so they don't want to hear about politics. I understand that, and so I try to respect that as best I can. But you guys gotta understand, it's the same shit. It's the same shit. Fucking finally I can stream and not have to think about that, and then it's like, hey, you got a job yet? Fuck, dude. Are you prone to stress more easily? Yeah, probably. I mean, I don't know if I'm more prone to stress than others, but again, there's like personal reasons, and I don't really want to get into it on stream. Fit check? Alright, fit check. I should have been like, no fit check for chat. He bullies me continuously. No fit checks for anybody. Just shut the haters up. that doesn't make... Okay, shutting the haters up, I would... Whenever people are... I'm the kind of person that when people are like, you need to do something, I instantly want to do the opposite. Like, nothing makes me want to get a job less than people telling me to get a job. Like, I fucking... Whenever someone's like, you need to go get a job, it makes me want to go, no. Like, it makes me want to say no, just to spite you. I'm not... Listen, I'm not that petty, but... a part of me is just like, fine. No, I'm not doing what you're telling me to do. Fuck you. You have a huge ass red mark? Yes, because I'm like sitting. I'm sitting on a blanket. So you don't get a job. Alright, I won't. That's a good idea. That's a good idea, Vanna. I won't do that. No, and the other thing is, like, if I were streaming 8 hours a day, I would not be able to stream. I'm just gonna tell you right now. There's no reality where I'm like working 8 hours a day and then I get home and then I turn on the stream. It's like, that's never gonna happen. As much as I want to, I just don't have the energy for it, unfortunately. Been eating them nams. Don't get naked. It's like Astra wishes Kermit is on stream more often. Yeah, because Kermit just likes to have fun. When Kermit's in here, it's a party. When Buff is in here, it's like, oh, I'm getting fucking lectured again. God damn it. Doing GAT workouts off stream? No. Gun range bunny arc. I know that feeling always when someone wants to tell me how I should do my life decisions. It's like such an annoying feeling where like I can't do anymore to do that thing even if I wanted to do it before. Yeah, it's like, fuck, dude. It's like the insistence from like not even the whole chat. It's just like certain individuals in my chat, mostly Buff, being just like too much parent mode. Like, bro, I don't. You're not my dad. Stop trying to be my dad, alright? Come on. Besides, I mean, don't you not want me to get a job anyway? Because, like, if I don't get a job, then I'll have to, like, do OF again. So, isn't it, like, beneficial for you guys if I don't get a job? Isn't that, like, not what you want? I don't know, maybe that would be... Would it be better to... Would I rather do OF again or work at Chipotle? I don't know. If you made Nano your sugar daddy, you wouldn't have to worry about money. I don't think Nano wants a sugar baby. I don't think she's actively looking for a sugar baby. It's like... I don't know, she bought me dinner once, which was nice, but I don't think that's... It was like McDonald's. It wasn't sugar daddy. I don't want you to do PP if it isn't what you want to do. Well, maybe it is what I want to do. God forbid someone cares about you. That's, God damn it. See, now you guys are making me into the bad guy, and I don't appreciate that. And this is... I don't like that. Your OF makes everyone happy. If she gets a job, I won't be able to bully her often. It's true. Very true. You're saying you are a baby? I mean, in an emotional sense, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of a pussy. Astra thinks I'm most angry out of chat like Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, I don't think you're fine, Medical. It's not you. It's Buff. It's just Buff. Really. It's just... It's like a couple people who keep bringing it up incessantly every stream. It's like, motherfucker, I'll let you know what happens with the job when it happens. It's like day 5 of waiting for applications to get responded to. And then I go to chat, it's like, you got a job yet, you lazy piece of shit? It's like, I'm waiting, man. I can't do anything. All right, give me a break. If Dano bought you dinner, you owe them bussy. It was like McDonald's. I don't think that was... I think it was more of a pity, like, here, have some food so you don't starve to death. It was some good McDonald's, though. I won't lie. Invite Nana to Florida for the weekend. If you're a baby, why don't you need a daddy? I mean, what is the deal? Is the deal that I make you my daddy and then I don't have to pay bills anymore? Because that sounds pretty good to me. So does this imply that I don't have to pay, like, does this imply I don't have financial bills? Or financial, like, responsibilities at all? Chat is like, Astra casework, you got a fucking job, little sis? You got a job yet, huh? It's like that fucking episode of SpongeBob where he, like, hands Squidward the bowl of soup and it just spells out, get a job. Sure, over here getting constantly bodied. Derek is... I wouldn't say Derek is a parrot. And Trey Racing's not really a parrot. Trey Racing's just the goat. It's mainly just buff. It's mainly buff. Listen, I appreciate the support, but... Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Malarkey, come on. No financial responsibilities, but have to live in PA. Boobs has a permanent place to live and someone to always work on her cars. Yeah, but that's Boobs. She'll have plenty of room in her terrarium. I feel like if I actually did that, it would be like an episode of, like, Forensic Files. Like... and Astra was never seen again. See, the problem is you don't even know what the details of having a sugar daddy are. Oh, maybe that would change my mind. Jerry seems a parent in the sense they have probably single-handedly kept Astra alive through food donations. This is true. I won't deny that one's true. That one's true. You would never be hungry under my roof? I don't know about that one. I don't know. Dude, I have, like, an eating disorder. It's like difficult. It's, like, difficult to eat things that aren't fast food. And it's really annoying, because, like, I can't eat fast food all the time. And a lot of fast food is, like, genuinely gross, but it's, like, the only kind of food I can eat a lot of the times. Not all the time. There are certain other, like, pizza rolls are really good, but pizza rolls are expensive. Like, I could always eat pizza rolls, but, man, they're not cheap. You get all the vehicles up and running, buff? Eh. She was never seen again until someone took DNA before she disappeared to make Astra 764. Give homegirl some chicken nugs. What do I like? What do you mean in terms of, like, food? Honestly, if we got it aired on TV, we'd be rich forever. Boob's car still needs some body panels. That is a problem finding parts. I see. Yeah. I see. Understandable. Do you need a treat tonight? I mean, I could use one, but, like, Jizzy's back. So if you get McDonald's, then only I get it, and I don't know. I hate it when I get a treat and he doesn't, because then I feel bad, and I feel bad making him eat it. Whatever. I'll find something to make, probably. I'll find something to make. We might have to run to the store or something, but I'll find something. Probably consist of ramen and maybe some stickers. I mean, Batsy? Yeah. Jizzy just rolls off the tongue so much easier. I won't lie, it really does. I am not sure you could handle all the attention you would get here. Yeah, I mean, that might be I don't know, I'm a little bit of a recluse. That might be an issue. I have to replace the entire front end. Jizzy is such a better name. I mean, I can understand why he wants to move away from it. Someone clip that. Phrasing. I do prefer Jizzy, but if he wants to be called Bat Vibes, then Batsy it is. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't want to, like, if he doesn't like it, I understand kind of why he wants to move away from Jizzy. But definitely has porn star vibes. We never leave the house either. You always talk shit about me for never leaving the house. What the fuck? Cucumber slimes, lime juice, and Tajin are also really yummer snacks. Oh, so you haven't answered the question yet. Is the deal that I don't have to pay for anything? Because that would be great. I mean, I'm still not doing it, but, like, that would be great. If I just like didn't have to worry about finances. God, I hate being an adult. Twitch is even warning me, saying, "Are you sure you don't want to? You want to send this message containing the word jizzy? Are you sure about that?" Who's paying for everything? That's a good question. That's a good question. I'm not doing it, but make me an offer. I'm not doing it, but you know, I just want to see, just for theoretical sake. Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably make some ramen after the stream or something. I was gonna make it before the stream, but then I was like, I only had like an hour. It takes like 40 minutes to make ramen, and it's ridiculous. It takes so long to boil water. And if I'm making ramen, I usually have to make like 2 kinds of ramen. So I have to like make ramen and then like clean the pot and then make ramen again. You would have to help, but you would be surprised at how low that number is. See, that's not nothing. That's not nothing. See, that's a ripoff right there. I have to live in Pennsylvania and I have to pay for it. That's a ripoff. That's a ripoff. 40 minutes? I know, right? That's how long it takes. Because it takes like 10 minutes to boil water. I don't know why. I mean, maybe it's the pot that I'm using. It doesn't like sit flush against the burner, and so it kind of like parts the pot to get hot, and the others don't. So maybe that's the problem. But man, does it suck. She's using a single 12AX7 to heat up the pot. Just live in Maddie's basement. Does that have rent? Is that free? You can turn the burner on high, you know. Yeah, but I don't want to warp the pot. Like if you take a cold pot and you put it on like the top setting, that's the reason why it's warped in the first place. It's thin metal. If you heat it up too quickly, it just fucking warps. Get another pot, or I'll ship you another pot when I move. I do need more pots, but then I have to clean. If I use 2 at the same time, then I have to clean 2 pots. I don't have an electric kettle. Would be the move, but I don't have an electric kettle. Do you have a gas stove? Nope. I wish I had a gas stove, dude. I wish, but I don't. She puts the solder on the capacitor. She gets the beans again. So you wouldn't like someone to buy you things like antique vintage TV and having a place to work on? I mean, that would be cool and everything, but like, it doesn't change. It doesn't change the fact that I'm not doing it. Listen. Maybe if I'm like homeless and I become homeless and I'm like, you know what? Then I'll maybe consider it, but I don't think that's I don't think I want to do that right now. Especially considering, you know, I have like a boyfriend and everything that I already live with, that I'd have to like leave him to do that. The water is in the pot should hold temp steady until it starts boiling. Maybe? I guess, I don't know. Maybe I'll try it. I usually put it at like 5 when I'm trying to boil water. It still takes like 10 minutes. Astra looking for someone for a one-time gig that can drive and shoot. Sugar daddy is a just prostitution thing. Buff is trying to buy Astra. Buff is trying to sign me into like a lease contract. Pennsylvania couples adopt femboys. Chaos ensues. It's not adoption if I still have to pay rent. That's just, you're just my landlord at that point. You really want boobs and Astra in the same place? It sounds like a disaster in the making. That probably would be. That would probably be like horrible. Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. Astra commits to with no warranties and cannot be returned. Cavet Emptor. Wait, what does that say? Cavet Emptor? Horrible? I like how this like little Trump pen is so pretty. Like the Trump is just so out of place because it's got the little magic ball. It's got the little diamond ring. It's really, I like this pen a lot. Buyer beware. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know that. Homeschooled moment. You need to brush up on your Latin. Listen, I didn't take Latin. I took Latin for like a week in homeschool, and I didn't retain any of it. It would be so horrible to have you working on a nice looking BMW at RX-7. That would be great. That would be great. But that still doesn't like solve my issues. Where's the Israel pen at? I don't know where the actual Israel pen is. The other pen, which is also not being used, also discontinued pen, is the Hawaii pen that's been cracked to shit. I don't know how it got cracked, but all of the snow globe liquid leaked out of it, and that's kind of concerning. But it's got like an H. Interesting way that cracked. I don't know why it cracked like that, but it's like weird. Latin is a waste of time. Yeah, no one speaks it anymore. What's the point of learning Latin? Oh, but it's like such a good way to learn other languages. No, it's not. Fuck that, dude. I took Latin in college. It was like 7:30 a.m. class, and I showed up at like 3 or 4 times. Please tell me you washed that pen. Of course I washed the pen. Anything I stick up my ass gets washed before and after. Pussy pressure set too high. Pussy so strong it cracked the pen. When instead of leg day, every day becomes Kegel exercise day. Just fucking crack that. You have like a glass of butt plug, you put it in there, and then you just hear like glass crunching sounds. Ooh, yeah. That'd be fucking awful. Excessive side pressure, Astra. That's why it cracked. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know why it cracked. I don't know. I have others, but it's been replaced. I found, there's like an actual toy that's like meant for that I found that's like a similar shape, but it has like a handle, and I can like hold it instead of, having to like get lost. This really is like the best design though, but I use Latin to patch holes in my limited knowledge for romance languages. People seem to get the gist of what I say, at least. People have definitely sent you better things for you to shove. Yeah, I mean, people have, yes. And now one of them is the main toy that I gravitate to whenever I'm like, I want to get frisky tonight. Jar totally has a pony in it. It does not. Is the abandoned asylum in Canada still there? Let me check. St. Clotilde de Horton Asile. There's a Wikipedia page. Not for the asylum itself, but if we go to news, there's literally nothing, nothing new. I don't know. Let me find it on Google Maps. Let's see if do you think Google Maps is updated within the last year? Get that pen molded and make the pen merge. I could. I might do that. I don't know. Chat noticed she wasn't looking at us. The camera was saying she doesn't know how it happened. I literally don't though. I don't know how. Let's find this thing. Feel like I'm looking at it. Sometimes it takes a while to spot because there's like a couple names that look the same, but they're not the same. There's a lot of saints. Saint Margarita. That's not it. Is it up here more? It's in between. It's not that close to the United States. It's like in between here and here. But I think it's down here-ish. St. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh my god. Wait, is that it? Is that it? Did they take it down? No fucking way. Oh my god, no way. No way did it get fucking taken down before I could get there. Oh my god, dude, that's it. No way. No! Oh, dude, this fucking... God damn it. That actually, like, upsets me so much. It's fucking gone, dude. They tore it down. What the fuck, dude? When did they do that? That actually, like, bothers the shit out of me. I wanted to see that place so badly before it got torn down. I just wanted to see it in person. And now it's gone? Oh my god, dude. I don't even want Canada anymore. We should not annex them. Fuck. What the fuck, dude? That like genuinely upsets me. They fucking tore it down. Press F to pay. That was literally people's graves. Like, people died in that building. I mean, I guess people die in a lot of buildings and they still tear them down. But fuck, dude. Oh my god. That sucks so massively bad. I'm like genuinely upset about that. What the fuck? Anyone got any lore for me? I'll dive into the lore. But like, it's genuinely upsetting. I am like actually upset right now. What the fuck? Alright, let me see if I can find what I'm talking about. I don't know if I can show you on my Steam page or not. I don't have the actual file here, but it's, if we go to my Steam page, you can see what, you can see what it is. This is the asylum that it used to look like that, and I actually remade it in Hammer, and like Gary's mod. This is a really, really old version of it. But I've, over the years, have spent... There's fucking... What the hell is that thing? I've spent, like, every so often, I'll go back to this project, and I'll keep working on it, and keep recreating it. And I've been working on it for decades at this point. I've been fucking doing it for so long that the model I have, like, the file I have for it, is probably the most detailed model down to, like... It's so unbelievably well detailed, and it's like I'm not trying to like toot my own horn or anything. Like, it could be better, obviously, but like genuinely, it is like I've modeled everything. The entire exterior. Like, I've poured over pictures for hours, minute details, just to get everything precisely right. I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I was so obsessed with it, but it was like I had a connection to that building. And I had built it, like, is F, are we down? Hello? They take my fucking asylum building, and now they take my goddamn internet? Those fucking bastards. Won't let me be. Fuck. Buffering. Are we good? Are we okay? Is that why she can't get a job? They take your frames too. They took my fucking building. They took my frames. Are we good now? Are we decent? Is Twitch like... Mashed potato? I'm not watching that clip. I'm not watching that whole ass clip right now. What? Are we good? Are we... Sorry I brought it up. I mean, it's not like... I would have found out eventually anyway. But, like, I'm genuinely upset about that. I had, like, actually planned to do that within the next couple years, to drive up to up to Canada to go look at that building specifically, and it's gone. Genuinely upset about it. And you know what? Like, I went the full mile on that model too. Like, there are people who died in that building, and I have their names written in the fucking like file, like I have it like modeled into the building. So like one day I'll fucking finish that shit and I'll upload it as like a tribute to them, I guess. But like, damn, they fucking tore that shit down. They tore that shit down, and I always thought, no way they'll tear it down. It was too historical. If you look up St. Claude de Horton, which is the town that it was next to, you get that building. So I'm like, there's no way they're going to tear this building down because it's too historical. It's a historical monument. It's been there forever. It's literally people have died there. It's like a, you know, you can't tear it down. It's disrespectful to the people. And then they fucking did it. They fucking did it, man. I'm upset. She was going to drive up to Canada in her cool RV. Oh, wait. Astra's real angry. Why is that building special? I don't know. It's really not. But it has a neat history. It's alright. I'll still finish it one day. I've been working on that fucking model for like a decade, but it's alright. I'm gonna trigger another rant. Alright, well fuck you. I need a goddamn beer, chat. I'm like, this stream, you guys are pushing me to my limits this stream. You fucking started off the stream getting bullied. She's cute when she's feisty. Oh well. Many such cases. Many such cases. Many people don't care about history, sadly. Unfortunately not. But at least a caveat, you know, at least the history lives on through at least stuff that I've done, so. Make yourself better by getting a job. Get a job. God damn it. I'm gonna take a shit, chat. I'll be right back. Okay, chat. I'm back. We're back. Rage Room would be perfect because anyone dropped off old TVs could be redirected to her car's trunk. What are you talking about? Talking about like those rooms where you like take a bat to like a TV or something. Like I've seen those at malls before where it's like, was it a nice shit or a spicy ramen shit? Listen, I can control the spicy ramen shits. I don't get that because I know how to eat properly. What hat do I have on? I have the American, slightly dirty, pink American hat. Must have been a long ass log. Goddamn right. I was thinking more of a waitress server role, maybe a side of egging people on to increase sales. Wait, what? Wait, what? Remember the noddle arms issue? What are you guys talking about? If I'm at home and I take a shower after pooping, what? Astra's like 5 pounds lighter. Yeah. You know, sometimes you gotta take a big ass shit, man. Sometimes it happens. Nature calls. When nature calls, nature calls. Eat properly so we can agree to disagree. I mean, I don't know. It's like you have to manage like the spice tolerance, right? It's like part of the reason why I didn't eat before the stream was because I would have only made 1 pot of ramen. And it's like, if I make that ramen, I have to make rice with it. And it's like, because it's way too spicy on its own. It's like, I can eat it, I can handle it, but I don't like it sitting. I can feel it in my stomach, and my stomach gets upset when it's just like, it only has that in it. It needs something else. I need something else in my stomach to absorb the capsaicin, right? So it's like, making rice and eating the rice while I'm eating the ramen, or eating it like before or after, will like make it so I can like not have to deal with that. How much weight do you think I lost? I don't fucking know. I don't measure myself before and after I get on the toilet. I mean, I have before, but I didn't this time. Yeah, she was turning green. I thought girls don't poop. That's, everybody poops. Unless they're an android. You know, that's I quote that sometimes whenever if someone says something about not pooping. I quote that video all the time. I don't think anybody gets it. And that upsets me. Measure your poo instead. Ew. I sure needs more fiber to be fucking synths. Nature calls, but that was a fax. Wait, what? You get upset a lot? It's because of you. It's Buff. You upset me a lot. I wouldn't be upset if I didn't have someone playing dad mode. Toasters, sons of bitches. Senif Sieben. A Midwestern American family with 5 young kids living in Germany. So one thing you notice for visiting our house is the toilet feature. This house has a full cast of toilet equipment, urinal and bidet. I have no idea what I'm looking at here. Also, I think it's kind of weird that like, you know, I don't know. It's a little bit weird to have like kids and then drag them to a different country. It's like if you're gonna have kids, don't fucking move to Germany. Don't drag them to a whole ass different country just because you want to have fun. You didn't get enough adventuring done when you were in your mid-30s. Now you're having a midlife crisis. You're like, we gotta move to Germany, and so you drag your poor ass kids along. And, come on, dude, just fucking take a vacation and call it good. If she only has one of those Japanese toilets where the water squirts up her ass. Now, I do want a bidet. Bidets are cool. I don't mean to stroke your inner age, but look at the FDOT. They usually have part-time jobs about... I'm not... I just relax. Fucking goddamn it, you son of a bitch. Just because you want to avoid these capital gains tax on your damn crypto, cold-blooded. Cold-blooded. Yeah, I don't know. It's especially if it's like one of those people that's like, we need to move from America because Trump is president. We're gonna move our whole family to Germany. Or to Portugal. And it's like, why the fuck are you moving across? Why are you moving to Europe? Don't do that. Europe's a bad place. Woosaw? Astra, remember Woosaw? What? I was forced to go on a holiday in Tunisia with my mom at 15 and we got scammed many times. Never again. RIP. Kids moving from the Cayman Islands for reasons. We're moving to the Cayman Islands for reasons. Yeah, but if you're moving to the Cayman Islands, at least it's a little bit more, like, localized. It's easier to get the hang of bullshit. Imagine you're like a 7-year-old kid, right? You're in the U.S. education system, and your parents are all of a sudden like, we're moving to Germany. And then you have to learn German, like, as soon as possible. And you have to, like, go to school with kids that you don't understand and you don't know, and you get made fun of because you're a foreigner. That sounds awful. Astra losing all her EU viewers. Listen, they know it too. They know it just as well as I do. What I was mentioning? What? Oh, fuck. I had it muted! I had it muted!
Fucking gnat at a barbecue. Just bugging the fuck out of me.
Good. I want you to say, I'm angry. It's okay. I'll process my anger. I love myself. Woozah.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yes, you do know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Good shit. See, Astra, Woosaw. I don't I don't get it. Nothing has changed. We don't really need them within Switzerland since you can get anywhere, almost anywhere without trains. Wait, what? I went to school with several kids who moved to Sweden with their families. 2 Americans and a Brit and a Swiss guy. They seemed just fine. Did they though? Were you in? So you live in Sweden and they came to Sweden to like go to school near you? I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I wouldn't move to another country unless I had like a firm grasp on the language, and I also wouldn't move to a country if it required my family to also learn another language. It's like if I moved to Germany by myself, that's another thing. That's like, oh, you know, it's just me. You know, I'm already learning German. That makes sense. But if I have kids, that's fucked up. Imagine Astra turning into the Incredible Hulk. She'd become a normal guy. Hulk Astra would still be smaller than and weaker than a normal average guy. I'm not that weak, Boobs. I bet I could beat you in an arm wrestle. I bet I could. I bet I could. I bet I could beat you in an arm wrestle. 100%. 100%. You know, if we had like a wrestling match between all of the femboys, I'd win. 100%. Maybe not Nana. Nana might kick my ass because she actually works out. But listen, I would win. Germany has super high annoying taxes anyway. Yeah, that's. I mean, that's just a European thing. Learning a language as a kid is a lot easier, and learning by complete immersion is quite effective. True, but it's still like. My whole thing is like the bullying, you know what I mean? It's like you're not going to be able to take your kids into a new school and expect them to not get bullied by the other kids there. It's just, come on. Astra versus Boobs oil wrestling match. When? I don't know. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. I lost a girlfriend in high school to a Swedish kid. I'm still salty about it. I can throw you to the moon so you can claim America rules the moon. Well, we've already been to the moon. We already did that. We already claimed that. It's our territory. Plot twist, some kids would get bullied no matter where they are. True, but you know, I feel like it's you're enacting a very like big cultural shift on the kid, and I don't know if it's worth it, you know. Netherlands taxes are so very much lower. Switzerland taxes are lower. East European taxes are super low, actually. Yeah, but East Europe is next to Russia, and that would suck. I don't know. There's a whole part of like China I didn't realize existed. There's like a wild west of China. It's like there's like parts of China, like especially like the northwest part of it. It looks like it looks like Arizona. It's weird. I think Finn said he was going to go to Japan in April. Would you set a goal to coordinate to go with him as well to see Sistra? Yeah, if I had money, but I don't know if that will get hit by that. I need like I need like $3,000. I think just by itself, right? Because if it's in April, what? Let me go to kayak. What tickets do we have in April? Mainland Russia at some point was bordered by Germany and whole Korea. True. Well, Germany used to be a part of Russia, technically, if you want to get into semantics. Orlando to Tokyo. So, April. Let's go. What is it, like April? Let's just do April 12th to April 19th. No, Orlando to Tokyo, you fucking bastard. $1,300, it seems. It looks like it's $1,300 is what a ticket costs. So for $1,300, and then yeah, maybe $2,000 would do it. I don't know. Depends if Bat Vibes is coming too, because I would like to have him come, but it's like another $1,300 right there. Germany wasn't part of Russia. I mean, it was a part of the Soviet Union, and the Soviet Union is Russia, so. Have you ever used one of those pressure smoke tests to look for air leaks in an engine intake? No, I have not. When was Germany a part of Russia? From like 1945 to about 1992, I think. Or when did the Berlin Wall fall? It was about then. East Germany was part of the Eastern Bloc. I have a hat that has the symbol on it. I know it. I know it. And Germany used to be communist. A part of Germany was very communist. Finster has already been to Japan. I know he's already been to Japan. Not the Soviet Union. It was a part of the Soviet Union. Come on. It was a part of the Soviet Union. It was basically Russia. It was controlled by Russia, funded by Russia. What is this? What do you just what is this? What is this Zoomer guitar? Zoomer fucking zooming. I'm like, fuck, dude, I hate guitar. I hate the Zoomer guitarists who, if they listen to Polyphia and their whole fucking identity is Polyphia. Your American brain gives me cancer. I mean, am I wrong though? Like, cause I mean, I don't know. It's like, it's like saying that Puerto Rico isn't a part of the U.S. I mean, like, it's not a state, but it is a part of the U.S., right? Like, East Germany technically was its own thing, but it was controlled by Russia. wait, was talking with a lady who grew up in Eastern Germany. She loved living there. Yes, you're wrong. How am I wrong? How am I wrong? How? Because, I mean, did Ukraine used to be part of Russia? Because it did. It did. It's not anymore, but it used to at one point. Was East Germany technically a part of the Soviet Union? Not in name, but it was. It might as well have been. I mean, is there any crack left, or did you smoke all of it? Esther, we are getting into the realm of hot politics. Are we getting into the realm of hot politics? It's not disputed that Ukraine used to be a part of Russia. I mean, that there was a whole point in time when that was just no borders. That was just one place. I mean, fuck, Chernobyl is in Ukraine. I mean, Ukraine is distinctly different. It's a different place. They have different borders nowadays, but that's not how it used to be. It's like how fucking New Mexico used to be a part of Mexico. I wouldn't claim that I wouldn't claim that, like, large parts of Texas and the Southwest weren't a part of Mexico at some point. 30% of Ukraine is Russia right now. That's true. That's unfortunate, though. That part's a little unfortunate. They have disassembled the pen, it seems. Chernobyl was in Ukraine, and 3 Mile Island was in Pennsylvania. Yeah. It's not how it works. Not arguing with you, just saying. I mean... Listen, basically, anywhere that was communist was pretty much Russia. I mean, if you really want to think about it. Eastern Germany was in the Warsaw Pact and not the Soviet Union. It's like saying France is a part of the U.S. because France is in NATO. It is kind of like saying that, but it's more like if France was only created and managed and ran by the U.S. It's like saying that. It's like if the U.S. controlled France's government, their politics, their economy, and pretty much everything that they do there in France, then yeah, France would be kind of a part of the U.S., wouldn't it? The GDR was its own country with its own army, navy, and money, and that being said, it was not only a part of the Soviet sphere of influence, it was a puppet state wholly supported by Moscow and controlled by the USSR. That's what I'm saying. It had its own borders. The FDJ, it was a thing on its own. The fucking East Germany was its own country, but it was just a puppet. It was just a puppet. It was basically just Russia. It's like life for you in East Germany probably would have been pretty similar to life for you in Ukraine in the 1970s. NATO countries have no foreign policy. Yeah, you know what? That's a good point. Pretty much any country in NATO is really just a subsidiary of the U.S. when you really think about it. Technically, really, we should all just claim it. We should just claim it all. It's all ours now. Fuck it. France, that's the 52nd state right there. It's France. You're gonna immediately, like, cut funding to France because fuck, I don't want France, but, like, come on. Puppet doesn't mean a part of the Soviet Union, but it basically does. Because if you're a puppet, you're controlled. Like, you don't have... They had no autonomy. Astra, if we ever met, I would give you $500 if you could best me in a arm wrestling. I would give you a handicap, meaning you could start halfway. Yeah, I probably wouldn't win. Ew, the French. I'm downwind from it if it goes. On the plus side, tubes are immune to EMPs. True. Are extra speedrunning canceled by all EU viewers? What? By saying facts? That East Germany was basically Russia? I mean, am I wrong? Is that like, I mean, Cuba is basically Russia at a certain point. Like, it's just an arm of the Soviet Union. Yeah, like, Cuba is its own country, but it was not its own country, let's be real. Like, the country was on life support. The fact that the Soviet Union doesn't exist anymore is causing not Puerto Rico, it's causing Cuba to literally implode as we speak. The Cuban government is like actually imploding right now, and it's I was watching like PKA, and I was listening to Kyle talk about how Cuba has probably better healthcare than we do, and I'm over here sitting like, no, they fucking don't. Fucking Cuba is literally like falling apart. They're in crisis mode. Keep Germans down and the Russians out of American foreign policy. Keep going back to Eisenhower. Chad could always pivot to talking about job ideas. Would you shut the fuck up about jobs? It's always one of you two. No one else keeps bringing it up, goddammit. If Moscow did not control the GDR, why is the quote, Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall? See, nice guy gets it. You get it. You get my point. You wouldn't say tear down this wall in Mexico to the U.S. president because Cuba was always its own country, prefers the Spanish Empire. Yeah, I mean, but it's like if Russia if you're the leader of a country and you can tell another country to do whatever the fuck you want it to do and it will do it, then that's your country. That's not like another autonomous region. If they listen to your every beck and call and will do literally everything you tell them to, it's your country. It's part of your country. If Gorbachev was the one who tore down that wall, then that was a part of Russia. Let's be honest. Why would the president of the United States ask the president of Russia to tear down a wall in Germany if it wasn't a part of the Soviet Union? Sorry, EU viewers. I'm sorry I'm right, and I'm free, goddammit. Free as a bird. Living in the land of freedom. And I've been playing with this pen, and I'm getting, like, ink all over my hands. Are we trying to alienate Astra's European viewers? Stop changing the subject. We are trying to. Would you call the European Union a country? I mean, it kind of is, if you want to think about it. I mean, the European Union kind of operates like the U.S. does. I mean, the countries in the European Union are more like states to the European Union, similar to how the states in the U.S. are states to the United States. It's kind of a similar... It's actually very similar when you think about it. It's very similar, actually. Reagan said a lot of things that had no basis in reality, but in that case, he was right. This is true. Very true. So they still spoke German there. Even Kazakhstan wasn't a part of Russia, just the UdSSE. Just because they didn't speak Russian doesn't make it not Russia. I mean, there are parts of Russia where they don't speak Russian. Like, you think when Russia was, like, first conquering Siberia, that everybody in Siberia spoke Russian? Astra gets frustrated and goes straight to playing with the pen. Is it the Bart Simpson pen? No, this is the Trump pen with the it's got like a little metal bar so I can skewer Mr. Trump. I can shove it up his ass. Oh no. Oh. The pen cracks. Oh no. Saw the yellow hair. Hell no. One of the dealers I worked at hired a guy fresh from Cuba. We gave him a brake job, and he ground down the brake pads to he ground down the brake pads to the backing plates. Then he asked us what material we used to make new brake pads. He was flabbergasted when the parts we gave him new rotors and pads. Yeah, I mean, like, Cuba's fucked. Like, Cuba is not in a good spot. Like, genuinely, it probably would be better for Cuba if we did just invade and took it over. Like, I'm not lying. It probably would be a net positive for Cubans if we just took them and made it Florida too. Small fanboy, small brain, sucks to suck. Hello, Bioloxarnauka. Hello. What amuses me the most is that the fact that people who have never lived under the thumb of Russia and live in the US or the UK speak favorably about Russia or the Soviet Union, saying that is better than the West. I'm sorry, but I don't know English, so I use Google Translator. Yeah, that's alright, man. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, I wouldn't want to live in Russia. I'm not gonna lie. I like living in the US where I have freedom and I have guns. There's a thing though, it's always like funny to me when you have like people who like came over from like communist countries and they're like, please God, don't let our country turn into a communist country. And then you just have like college kids being like, I like Che Guevara's. And it's like, bro, fuck, get your stupid Che Guevara's shirt out of here. Like, if I see someone wear it that has like a Che Guevara's pin on their backpack, instantly, oh, that guy's special. That guy, they really, like, fucking deify that dude. Astra doesn't know English too well, either. It's cold, and you have no freedom. Yeah, that sucks, man. I live in Florida, where it's nice and warm, and I do have freedom. 9 out of 10, those t-shirt wearing motherfuckers can't tell you shit about him. I know, right? You know what's weird, though? It's like, I go back and forth. I don't know if the conspiracy theory where, like, Justin Trudeau is Castro's son. Like, I don't know about that 100%, but when you look at the pictures, it's hard to deny. When you look at, like, them side by side, it's, like, freaky. It was freaky. I think it's great when people wear those shirts and pins. It makes it very easy to tell who's a waste of time and brain cells to talk to. I mean, you know, it's like, I don't discount them as a person, necessarily. But I do discount their political views. Thank you for the 7 bits medical. The reason why I asked is just that I can tell Nana or Matter we hold hands or even arm wrestled. I'm not worried about losing. I could even give 1K. I wouldn't be worried. You're getting into the conspiracy theories. Well, okay. Well, let me look it up for you guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Justin Trudeau. Fidel Castro. Oh wait, it's not Che Guevara. Who's Che Guevara? Am I thinking of someone else, or am I thinking of the same guy? Che... No, that's the same guy. What the... am I... I'm like, hi. I don't know what the fuck... I don't know why I thought... I, like, had the guy right in my head, but I got his name wrong in my head at the same time. I ended up getting... It's fine, because I ended up getting it right. It's okay. But no, look at this. Look at this shit, chat. Look at this motherfucker. Like, it's hard to not see it, right? It's, like, genuinely difficult to not see this. Like, how do you... Like, look at the other pictures. It's one of those theories where it's like, that shouldn't... That's a dumb conspiracy. There's no way that's true. And then you look at the pictures and it's like, oh, shit. Oh, shit. Yeah, this is Fidel Castro. Che Guevara was the, he's the, what am I, Che Guevara. He's the guy on the pins. Is this guy. He's not Fidel Castro. He's the other Cuban communist, but he's like the face that you see on the pins. So his beard is not looking as, like, nice as what I, like, remembered. Hey, those look like the headphones I have over there, don't they? To be honest with you, not a bad looking guy. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm gonna be real. Can see why he's got a little bit of a fan club. Because, you know, I mean, politics, not into it. Not into his politics, but, like, he's not a bad looking guy. He's definitely not a bad looking guy. I mean, come on. Look at the waft of hair. Fuck, alright. So the PM of Canada is genetic clone of Fidel Castro sent to infiltrate the West and bring communism to America? I mean, I don't know about that, but commie DNA passed down. It's weird seeing him without all the black makeup. I know, right? He's the sexy communist. He's just a tiny bit of sexiness, but he's still a communist, so it doesn't make up for it. Like he's a communist icon, and yet there's merch with his face on it. I know, right? Isn't it just fucking ironic that like the kids on college campuses who have like the Che Guevara like pins and T-shirts all paid for those pins and T-shirts? It's like if Che Guevara was like actually here and was like would meet these people, he'd be like, "What the fuck? That's not at all the point of it." The reason why I hate Che is that before I shaved most of my beard off, people would tell me I look like him in a beret. Fuck, dude. You should have kept it. He's not a bad-looking dude. But no, Justin Trudeau, I am, like, not convinced that he is not his son, though. Like, I'm not convinced that, like, Fidel Castro and Justin Trudeau are not related. They look suspiciously similar. I don't know, it's like, ooh, I don't know. For my current Len-esque goatee, Ian-esque goatee, for Valentine's Day, chat can try to riz Astra up and she could give a rating on Discord, call for $5. Oh, I don't know about that. That would be awkward as shit. Have a Che meme I'll put in Discord. I mean anti-capitalism people. Anti-capitalism. Oh, hello, Puck. Hello, Puck. I don't know if Batsy would appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Chat, I watched an anime recently. Hassan Abi is my favorite rich communist. Oh, dude, I hate Hassan. I fucking hate Hassan. He's such a piece of shit. He's such a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but dude, that guy pisses me off, man. That guy actually makes me mad. You know when like someone else who's not American like comes to America and starts like being an American, but like a communist American, and it's just like, bro, fuck off. God damn it. How much chocolate could everyone send her? I wonder if that clip you made ever made it back to him. Oh, I have no idea. I probably not. I mean, knowing like Hassan would probably react like, yeah, you're probably stupid yourself anyway. Like that's probably how he would react. I don't. Listen, Hassan is too much of a pussy to like call me out. I'm decently far left, but I still like calling people commies and also fuck all forms of yeah, you know what word I'm trying to say. You know what word I'm trying to say. It's understandable. I never understood the love for a piece of shit like Che from the left, all things considered. Well, yeah, I mean, most communist, like, revolutionaries and people associated with communism tend to be bad people. Like, it comes down to, like a lot of people who are involved in that are, like, really bad people, like Lenin. Actually, I'm not sure how bad of a person Lenin himself was, but, like, Stalin, really not a good person. Hassan the socialist in a multi-million-dollar mansion. Yeah. He'd be lecturing on you're always wrong on something. Hassan is just... He's like one of those people... I'll get into politics if I go into this. I'm not... I gotta steer away from this one. I gotta steer away from that one before I head right into politics. Trotsky? We have modern-day Trotsky. Well, every dictator will be a bad person in the end. Hassan was out interviewing the convict crews they had working the fire lines here. He was out interviewing the convict crews they had working the fire lines out here in LA. I don't like the guy, but I'll give him some props for that move. Nothing that guy can do will ever like. He said America deserved 9/11, and he stood by that statement. And it's like, bruh, you're not gonna say that and not have me immediately write you off as just an asshole who I'll never ever like appreciate. Like that, come on, bro. You're gonna say that in American, and you're gonna try to pass yourself off as an American? Get out of here, man. Trump, get the deportation button. Send him back! I don't even think he's here illegally. I just know he's not born in America. Lenin wasn't much better. Stalin was much worse, but Lenin was a terrible person as well. That's what I thought. I figured, because they were all doing some bad stuff. I'm sure Trotsky had some skeletons in his closet. I don't know. I'm sure there might have been less genocide under Trotsky, but a lot more Soviet imperialism, since he supported the whole idea of worldwide communism. Yeah, you know, you never know. Trotsky might have been worse. You don't really know. I don't know that much about Trotsky other than he was like the main like guy to take power instead of Stalin, so Stalin killed him. Ho Chi Minh City. I go to Ho Chi Minh a lot when I play Rising Storm Vietnam. It's the only reason why I know that's in Ho Chi Minh City is in Vietnam, is because of Rising Storm. Pretty much every dictator has done some shitty shit. Yeah, it's true. Pretty much to be fair, pretty much every U.S. president has done some pretty shady shit. So it's like, we don't talk about Pol Pot here. we don't talk about that guy. Other dictators. Why did you kill so many people? Oh, I wish I could go back and change it. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry. Pol Pot, why did you kill 25% of your population? Because I felt like it. You know it's bad when literally, like, you go to you communism so hard that the other country that just beat America in a communism versus capitalism bout starts attacking you because you're too communist. That, you know, you fucked up. That's fucked up. Literally, after Vietnam beat the US in the Vietnam War, Cambodia was like going haywire, and so Vietnam went to war with Cambodia like a couple years after. Not even that. I think it was like a little bit of time between like US leaving Vietnam and the South like capitulating to the North Vietnamese, and then them going to war with fucking Cambodia. It was such, I love the Wikipedia page on that one. Is funny because it's all a bunch of communists fighting each other. I bet when I talk about VIP or ignoring me, Astra is thinking, damn, this guy is a real jerk. No, it's mostly just, listen, man, give me a break. You play Rising Storm 2 base. Dude, I play the shit out of Rising Storm 2. I've been playing it like a fuck ton recently too. Like specifically. I played it a lot. But I've played it 10 hours. Oh, that's not as much. 10 hours in the past 2 weeks. That's not as much as I thought, dude. But I go hard in the Rising Storm. But you gotta be like a special kind of autist to be into Rising Storm, because it's one of those games where it like prioritizes realism. So you can spawn and immediately die by like an aerial bombardment, and it's frustrating as shit. Like, it's one of those games where if you don't know how to play it, you'll run out into a field and instantly just get dunked on. We left in 1972. Saigon fell in 1975. Vietnam disposes Pol in 1978. Yeah. It sounds about right. So it's like a couple of years. I mean, if Saigon fell in 1975, that's not too big of a difference, right? I don't know. I was watching some videos. That was apparently not a fun time for Vietnam after the North one. Apparently that was a whole like not good. There was like a whole problem because like there were people trying to leave because it was a mess. Really, America really fucked Vietnam up. It's surprising that Vietnam today is like a modern, almost first world, not almost, but parts of Vietnam are basically first world, and that Vietnam is like friendly with the US on the world stage only, 50 years after that. Vietnam also got invaded by China after the US left. The Chinese got their asses handed to them in 3 weeks. Imagine being a Vietnamese soldier. Like, you never get a break. You beat the Americans, get them out of the country, finally, like, not a lot of people can say they've done that, and then immediately have to go to war with your neighbor, and then you immediately have to go to war with China. What are you gonna cook for Bat Vibes? Probably ramen. Viet Cong were quite badasses. Apparently. There's an interview with one of the survivors. It sounded horrible. Yeah, you would not want to be like a South Vietnamese soldier. It's just sad, because like if you're a Vietnamese soldier in like South Vietnam, you would have just gotten fucked. But then you realize, well, the South Vietnamese like president was like corrupt and a piece of shit, and no one liked him except for the Americans. And the Vietnamese politics in the 1950s through the 1970s is very complicated. It's very complicated with a U. The French before the U.S. It was the French, and then it was the U.S., and then they had to like beat South Vietnam, and then they had to beat Cambodia and China. It was like, yeah, because it was like Cambodia and China versus Russia and Vietnam. It was weird, because like two of the main communist powers are both backing two different countries. It was weird. It's all the French's fault, truly. But it does make me want an MAS rifle. I really do want one of those MAS French semi-autos. Those would be so cool. It goes back further than that. China has been trying to annex Vietnam for centuries. The French came in, then the Japs, and then the French, then the French again. Yeah. There's a lot of people trying to take over that place. I really want to go to Vietnam. Like, I would love to visit Vietnam. I just wish Vietnam wasn't still a communist country. Even though I know in practice it really isn't a communist country anymore. But, like, I'd like to, like, see it and visit. You could raid Cow for more viewers? What? How would I get more viewers if I raided Cow? I tend to blame the French for suckering us into Vietnam. We mostly did it ourselves, but they were so much worse. Yeah, I mean, most people blame the Vietnam loss on America, but really, that was a team effort. Australia was in there, England was in there, France was in there, dude. It was a team effort to fail that one that hard. I love the UFC fights have gone to decision, no knockouts or submissions. Hopefully the fights starting around 8 p.m. will be more exciting. Hopefully. She should dress like Cow. Raiding Cow gets you followers, more followers. Does it? I mean, I can raid Cow. I haven't raided Cow in a hot minute. The Algeria War for independence from France in the 50s was brutal. Yeah. As Red Foreman says, Vietnam was a tie. I mean, I don't know if it was a tie, but America didn't really lose. We more just gave up. It was more that America kind of just lost interest in it and stopped caring about it. Because we could have won it if we wanted to, right? If America had war support in 1969, we probably would have kicked their asses. But we would have to have put our full weight behind it. And it's like, no one wanted to do that. A lot more people would have died. It's like, at that point, we already gave an entire generation PTSD and killed thousands of innocent young men for nothing. It's like, we'd have to either, like, fucking say, fuck it, sunk cost fallacy is a bitch, and just, like, win it, or just give up, which is what we did. After World War II, we tried to take over the French and British empires. What do you mean tried to? We've already been over this. France is basically just a U.S. state at this point. If we wanted to cope, America would have been in a conflict with China if it did invade Vietnam, just like the Korean War. Maybe. China said they would nuke U.S. if they pushed into Hanoi by ground. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Bad vibes would probably veto the fit buff. What? Oh yeah, probably. Or she could raid that Astra chick and go for 2 more hours. 58,000 dead, many more scarred physically and mentally. A nation divided. We fucking lost big time. Yeah, it was a mistake. That was a bad move, probably. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Vietnam vets, though. Like, I have a lot of respect for Vietnamese vets. Like, to be fair, I have a lot of respect for Vietnam vets on both sides. Like, I feel like the Vietnamese themselves had to be some fucking tough motherfuckers. But, like, Vietnam vets are, like, I feel so bad for them, dude. They got home and they got spit on. Like, come on. That was fucked up. Cooking some mothered pork chops. Astra's going to eat ramen. Damn. Maybe. I think you'd like cuisine, Astra. They put fish sauce in everything, and that shit is super salty. I like salty food. I do know there's some, like, Vietnam eats those weird egg things where it's like they'll take like a fertilized egg and boil it and then eat it, and it's like gross as shit. And so I don't know if I'll ever, like, truly eat Vietnamese food, because that's nasty, and I don't even want that. I don't even remotely want any of that. Iraq and Afghanistan had good endings, didn't they? Iran had a good ending. Iran was the one where we were like, we came in there, we kicked ass, and then we left the mess for later installments of the U.S. to take care of. I guess maybe that wasn't such a win in Iran either. I don't know. U.S. got neutered by neutral result by losing. Vietnam is independent, not a friend of China, not a vassal of the U.S. Iraqis love Iran and hate the U.S. Useless U.S. war. Yeah. I've been experimenting with fish sauce. Too much sodium is bad for you? I don't believe that. That's a communist propaganda. That's communist propaganda right there. Then again, the Brits fucked up the Middle East with borders they drew themselves. True. It's very true. In MSG we trust. Alright, chat. I'm gonna go make some ramen or eat something. I might. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go to sleep. It's been called balut, but it's not really everyday thing to eat. People in pho are rice with braised pork belly and hard-boiled chicken, eggs, much more. Huh. It's called balut. I wouldn't eat that. The main reason the U.S. lost Vietnam War was that they tried not to commit too many resources. The original idea was to stay within the South because China threatened to join the war if the U.S. went into the North, only to send a few soldiers. This was all to preserve the support of American public. Alas, the plan failed spectacularly, as it always does if you don't commit enough troops in one go and then send them in piecemeal instead. Such a waste. But you owe us bonus hours for pooping time. I don't owe you shit. I definitely, it was definitely not for nothing. I don't believe the U.S., I don't believe the Chinese had nukes that they would use. In the U.S., in the end, the U.S. won by keeping China out of Vietnam, and the U.S. are overextended and trying to keep up with the U.S. So I guess it did work in the end, didn't it? I don't know. There's that one guy from The Whitest Kids You Know who made a video about it with like Kitty Lyndon B. Johnson. Hey, he really wrapped it up pretty. He wrapped it up pretty well. That's one of them.
Hôm nay mọi người cùng Ý vào bếp để nấu một món ăn vô cùng đơn giản mà hao cơm nha. Thịt mình cắt miếng nhỏ vừa ăn, rồi sau đó đem ướp với các gia vị cho đậm đà. Yến dùng nước mắm, nước tương, đường, dầu hào, bột ngọt, bột ớt, tiêu và một ít hành lá. Yến thích ăn thịt kho cùng với đậu hũ nên chuẩn bị thêm một ít đậu hũ cắt nhỏ và đem chiên vàng. Trứng cút thì mình luộc với ít giấm và muối để dễ bóc vỏ. Sau khi làm caramel thì mình cho thịt vào đảo đều cho thịt săn và ngấm màu. Sau đó Yến cho trứng cút vào cùng luôn. Lúc này Yến cho thêm nước và nêm thêm muối, nước tương, nước mắm, đường phù hợp theo khẩu vị. Mình nấu thịt với lửa nhỏ vừa.
This sounds like a fake language. That looks delicious, but that sounds like a fake language. That looks absolutely delicious, but that sounds like a fake language, I swear to God. History lessons, conspiracy theories. This stream has it all. U.S. is cooked either way. U.S. interest on its debt is more than the U.S. defense budget. This is true. I don't think the U.S. is cooked, especially if we get Canada and Greenland. We'll be set for another couple hundred years if we get Canada and Greenland, or at least the Northern Territories. If we get the Northern Territories of Canada and Greenland, we'll be fine. Thai is even harder to understand. Thai makes Chinese seem like European language. Huh. Tonal languages always sound like madness to those whose native languages aren't tonal. Yeah, I don't get the tonal shit. Canada and Mexico have oil. True. But Canada has the Northwest Passage, which is probably going to become important. It's like the Vietnamese impression prank call, like somebody fuck you, bitch. Chef's kiss. Everybody's cooked. Yeah, everybody's cooked. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it there for tonight. I'm gonna go cry myself to sleep about the fucking building that is no longer there. I'm like fully upset about that. I'm gonna raid Cal because I can. I haven't raided Cal in a hot minute. I like how when I like go to raid somebody, it gives me all like the main like streamers first. Like I'm not gonna raid IShowSpeed. Who's got fucking. Oh, that's not even the real guy. That's not even his real channel. Why do I have 2 IShowSpeed streams that are not actually the dude? There's just 2 people fucking mooching off of his name. That's fucked up. And it wants me to raid these motherfuckers? Spicy cow. No. There it is. Jesus Christ. Alright. Alright, chat. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I will see you guys later. Damn, Cow is, like, not wearing anything. Alright, chat. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye! Oh, wait a minute. I have to wait 10 seconds. Give it a moment. It's going. Give it a second. Yeah, give it a second. Alright, now we're going. Alright, thank you, everyone, for watching. Goodbye!